Hi, my name is Jonathan Hicks, and today I'm joined by
Steve.
Sam.
Jay.
Luke.
And we've just finished playing Between Two Cities. Now, this is a city building game. You can see at the end of the game you establish a sort of 4x4 grid filled with different types of buildings here. But the really interesting thing is that you build two cities. So this city I was building with Steve on my left, and this city I was building with the person on my right. So you have to contribute things to both cities to try and make them as good as possible, because at the end of the game, your final score is the lowest score from your two cities. So it's no good having a great city and a rubbish city, because that will be your final score, the rubbish city. The way you actually do it is you draft tiles. You can have a pile of these tiles, and you pick two each time. So let's say I pick these two, and so does everyone else. And then when you look at them, you're deciding which city to put them in. So in this case, they're the same. But if they were different, I might say, I would sort of discuss with Steve on my left here and say, do we want this one in this city, or is it better putting it in the other city? And you're trying to build up the best city, but on both sides. And essentially, it's like set collection. You're going to get points for the different kinds of buildings you've got in your city. So the yellow ones want to be in a row. You can see you're getting 2, 5, 10, or 16. If you get 4 in a row, so you're trying to get as many in a row as you can. The factories, whoever has the most gets 4 points for each factory, and then fewer points for fewer factories. The red ones, you're trying to get different types. The more different types, the better. The blue ones, you just want as many as possible. You can get a lot of points if you've got lots of blue ones. The parks need to be next to each other, so you put those next to each other. And the houses score for the number of different kinds of other buildings you have in the city. There are a couple of other rules that affect the scoring, but essentially you go around, you draft, you build up the cities, and then you count the final scores on the scoreboard in the middle. And again, remember, it's your lowest value city that's your final score, and whoever has the best one of those is the winner. What do we think?
I really like this. It's an individual game. You're winning by yourself, but throughout the game it's completely cooperative. You do get a bit of arguing. If I want Sam to help me, Jay will be fighting with Sam to help her and so on. But Sam and I are working together, Jonathan and I are working together, and that's just a really nice thing.
Sam?
You know, this is the first time I've played the game, and I think that it's pretty neat, as Steve was saying, that it's cooperative as you're playing the game, but only one person can actually win. And I like that. But at the same time, I think it's difficult because you have to really work with two people, and serving two masters is not easy, especially when one of them is Jay.
Jay?
Yeah, well, I've played this game before and I really, really enjoy it. Again, like Steve said, it's the fact that you are trying to work together, but essentially you want to win and only one person can win. I like the fact that you're trying to basically work with your teammates and try to convince them to put the decent tiles in the city that you're working between, unless you've got someone like Sam that doesn't want to work with you or will do anything. As he said, his aim was to make sure that I lost, and guess what? I lost. But no, it's a good game. I really enjoy it. So yeah.
Luke?
Now, the design of this one's really neat. You've got to cooperate for a little while, but only one winner. And it does depend a lot on who you're cooperating with. I mean, I got a fantastic partner to my left. I got someone less so on my right, Jay, I think. And 2 against 1. But the design is really neat. And if you think that something like Seven Wonders is a bit too complex for some new gamers, this is a very easy one to get into when you've got a big group of 6 to 7 players. And that just works really well.
Rating out of 10?
It's not one that I gun for like all the time, but I do respect the design. Still think it's pretty good though. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Jay?
Yep, I'll give this one a 7.5 because it kind of hits all on the things that I really like, and I think the fact that you're working on two things, but ultimately still after that all-important win gives it a unique twist. So yeah, I like it, and there's no downtime either because you're all concentrating on your own city. So good one.
Sam?
Probably say 6.5, 7 if Jay wasn't one of my partners, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with 6.5 probably.
Okay. Steve?
Compared to Seven Wonders is a better game, but this is much more sociable. So if you have that kind of 6 or 7 people around a board game, I'd probably like sometimes to play this over Seven Wonders. So I'll probably rate it 7 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, it's very natural to compare this with Seven Wonders. The other big advantage it has is it can play a lot of people very quickly, just like Seven Wonders, because you're all picking your tiles simultaneously, which is great. I find the theme a little bit dry, to be honest. The artwork and the city building doesn't really grab me, but mechanically it's very clever. I really like the cooperative aspect, the fact that you've got to discuss with both the person on your left and the person on your right. And yeah, as Sam was saying, really, there is just that one victor at the end. So it's very well designed. I have a lot of respect for the game. So I think I'd be on a 7 out of 10 myself. All right, thanks for watching. That was Between Two Cities.